Hello everyone, welcome to part 3 of our 1-2-2 defense tutorial. In this video we're going to talk about all the different types of traps we can set for our defense to try to get some steals, some turnovers, and maybe some fast break points. Before we watch this video though, please make sure you have watched the first 2 videos in this series, otherwise a lot of this isn't going to make a whole lot of sense. And for any more videos on coaching basketball, hit that subscribe button and you can check out all the other sets that I run. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section along with a timestamp. All right, without any further waiting, let's take a look at trapping in the 1-2-2 zone. There are 3 different types of trapping areas. The least most successful one, in my experience, is a trap at the top, but it's something that we can use often if the person bringing out the ball does not have great ball skills. Traps in the wings, we can use those sparingly. It's something we could say in specific situations, or we can have a call for it. It could be used near the end of a quarter, near the end of a half, or the end of a close game, maybe the whole fourth quarter, even if you're down a few points and need a quick turnover. However, the best area is in the corners of the court. Why? Because we essentially have 2 extra defenders there, the sideline and the baseline, and it limits how, 1, the offensive player can move, and 2, where they can pass the ball. All right, so let's talk about each trap individually. First, trapping at the top of the key. It could be good if we use it at the correct moments. What will happen is the top defender will direct the dribble to one side of the court as they dribble across half court. All right, so this isn't something I want to do in the first possession here, but maybe after 5 or 6 possessions, if they can see our wing defenders are sagging off, now we can do a signal here. It could be a verbal signal, it could be a visual signal, or it could just be something like, hey, when they get to this spot in the court, that ball side wing is going to sprint up hard, and the ball side wing and the top defender can trap right there. Hopefully get them to pick up their dribble, and then we can have them a 2-on-1 where they have to try to pass through a double team. Okay, even if we don't use this as a trap though, having the wing once in a while stunt really hard at the ball carrier is a great way to have the ball carrier at least pick up his dribble, and now they've got one less option. All right, well, at the same time that the ball side wing sprints up to trap, the low post on that side will sprint up and take away the pass to the wing, since that will be the easiest pass. All right, and then our other 2 players, I'll show you what they're going to do on the court here in a second, but the 2 trappers need to get a quick deflection and hope that the other 2 defenders can read and intercept the pass to one of the other 3 offensive players on the floor. All right, so what does this look like? Let's take a look here. Here's our normal 1-2-2 setup. But let's say we have an offensive player here that we're going to try to push left. All right, so we're going to try to push him left, push him left, push him left. And they get to about here. Maybe our 2 sprints up there and traps. When that happens, this person's probably going to move over a little bit here. The 4, whoever player is playing the strong side, the ball side low post, has to sprint up and take this pass away. Okay? Now what they might have now is a lob pass over the top. But if they throw a lob pass over the top, that should allow our defense to recover. Okay? They also might have a back door here. But if that's the case, we have our 2 defenders in the middle of the zone here. They're going to basically just be reading the eyes of the ball carrier and kind of just moving back and forth somewhere in this area, trying to figure out where these 3 offensive players are and being in the best spot to try to intercept a pass. Okay, but the key here is this low post player, because the one, if this guy is open, they're simply going to make that pass every time, and our double team is beat. Okay, that's not going to be a hard pass for them to make. But if that pass is cut off, then they're going to have to do a pretty hard pass somewhere along the way here and hope that our 2 other defenders can pick off the ball. All right, so let's reset this back to the top of the key here again, and let's just take a look. Same thing, go the other side this time. So now we're going to push this ball carrier to the right. All right, so maybe they get right about here as this guy's pushing to the right. Our wing sprints up and double teams. Okay, at that same time, this low post player here is going to sprint up and take away this pass, leaving them with a 3-on-2 down low, but with hopefully a difficult pass where they have to lob it, and hopefully that lob can be either tipped by one of the 2 trappers or intercepted by one of these 2 off-ball defenders. All right, let's reset this for the next trap. Our next trap is going to be at the wings. This trap can be performed at any time the ball is in the wing, but it's best when the ball is moving from the corner to the wing. You'll see why here in a second. As it's being passed from the corner to the wing, the ball side wing and the top defender are going to sprint and set that trap. The ball side post player will get up in the lane to cut off the pass back to the corner. The weak side post player will be in the help line, stay help in the middle, and the weak side wing must read the eyes of the passer and intercept the pass of the other two offensive players. So let's take a look on the court here. Let's move the ball into the corner. So we'll go into this corner here first. So if our defense is defending this right, our defense should have moved somewhere to these areas here. Okay, no matter where the offense is, we should be in these general areas here. Now, when the ball comes from the corner to the wing, that's when we spring this trap. 3 and 1 are going to trap right there, and 5 is going to stay in that lane defending that pass. Again, that's going to leave them with 3 on 2 down here, but it's going to leave them with a difficult pass. They're going to have to throw some type of lob pass over the top to be able to get through there. Okay, so our hope, obviously, is that we can either deflect the pass or that these two players, one of these two players, will be able to intercept the pass to one of these 3 offensive players. All right, let's reset this back to the other side here. So we'll go ball in the other corner here. So 4 is out there defending. 5's guarding the lane. 2 sagging down a little bit. 1's guarding the high post. All right, so the ball is going to come from the corner to the wing. These 2 players are going to immediately set that trap. 4 is going to protect against that pass. And the other 2 players are simply just guarding the passes to the other 3 players, reading the eyes of the ball carrier, reading the body language and the movement of these 3 players, and trying to get in the lanes to intercept the pass. All right, let's reset for our last trap here. The last trap is out of the corners. Okay, so this is the best trap because, like I said, you get 2 extra defenders, the baseline and the sideline. When the basketball is passed from the wing to the corner, both the ball side post and the ball side wing players will close out with high hands, of course, to avoid fouling. The top defender will deny the pass back to the wing now, and the other 2 weak side players will basically be guarding the 3 other players, protecting against any passes. The post player should stay down low. The wing player should stay somewhere near the high post to read the eyes of the passer and read the body language and movement of the other 3 players. So let's take a look at this trap. So let's say we got the ball on the wing. All right, and we're going to move all of our players to defend that properly. All right, so now the ball is on the wing. Pass goes from the wing to the corner. Obviously, this person here is going to sprint out because they're covering. But when we're doing this trap, this person is also going to sprint hard in this fashion here, making sure that they can't pass it right back to the 3 on the wing. Meanwhile, this person, who's the top defender, is going to jump over there as well to make sure that pass doesn't go through, which leaves us with these 2 defenders. This low post player is going to guard any passes down low, and this the wing is going to guard any high post or maybe a skip pass over the top as well. Now, again, they're going to have 3 on 2 over here, but again, this is going to be a difficult pass for them to make. So our hope is, again, we either get a deflection here or an interception with one of those 2. Now, be aware that if this team that we're playing is smart, they're going to be moving these guys in and out here. So we confront this man right here, and the 2 can simply help out in the middle to make sure any passes don't get into the high post. Okay? So that will do it for our series on the 1-2-2 zone defense. If you like this video and you like this series, check out all my other defensive sets and offensive sets. If you enjoy anything that I run here, I would appreciate the like button and subscribe button being hit. And if you have any questions, you can always drop in the comments and I will respond as soon as I can. Thanks as always for watching my video today. Have a great day.